Hello and welcome, dear students. This is a series of grammar and use. In this lesson, we are going to discover imperatives. You are requested to keep a notepad and a pen ready in order to take down rules and regulations of grammar. Let us dive into it. Imperatives. Let us first understand what are imperatives. Imperatives are used as simple commands, or maybe can be said as simple sentences which give you some kind of order, command, or instruction. It is to make requests as well. It can also be used to give warnings or directions. Let us see the example that we have before us. Imperatives are formed using the base form of the verb. For example, the way the verbs occur in the dictionary, that is called the base form of the verb. The infinitive without do, that means to is not used. For example, the word stop, the base form of the verb to stop. To stop will be infinitive. If you drop the word to, only the word stop is left, that is stop. This is a sentence which is complete in itself. Stop is an order, it's a word, it's an order. It is an exclamation mark that you can see, so that's a complete sentence. An exclamation mark is used if the imperative is urgent. You may make a note of it. An exclamation is used with an imperative when it is urgent. Next, we have certain examples of imperatives. For example, get up. Get up is an order. Eat your breakfast. Again, it seems like an order. Be careful. It is an instruction also and a warning as well. Help is a shout out for help and support. This is a warning exclamation you can see. Give that to me is an order as well as an instruction. Read this book is an order and instruction. These are all the examples of imperative sentences. You can make a note of it in your notebook. Next, we have negative imperatives. That means how to form negatives. We have seen affirmatives. Now we are going to study negatives. Do not or don't. The contracted form of do not is don't. How to form it? Do and not is placed together. O is apostrophized with an apostrophe sign. It is called as don't. Do or do not can be added before the verb to make it imperative negative. Imperative means order, but a negative order. Do not turn right. You can see the sign of turning right, and this says do not turn right. Or another way is to use the contraction and say don't turn right. Let us see the next set of examples. The further examples that we have is don't eat that cake. Don't rush. I'm not in a hurry. I have just painted the door. Don't touch it. It's an instruction with a negative. Don't sit there. That chair is broken. It seems like a warning. The next pointer that we have is subjects with imperatives. Usually we have seen examples where there were no subjects. For example, he, she, it, everybody, somebody was not used. But sometimes imperatives do carry subjects for clarity. That means for whom is that instruction intended? That clarification is given when you add certain subject. An imperative sentence does not usually have a subject, but sometimes a noun or pronoun is used to make it clear who is being talked to. Sit down is an imperative sentence. You add everybody. That means it is intended for everybody. Everybody to sit down. We have certain examples for imperatives. For example, a noun is added over here. Philip, come here. That means this instruction is only for Philip. You stay there. It's a pointer. And it is an instruction for only the person to whom you are talking. For emphasis, you can be used in the imperative clause. The word clause is used over here. Clause means a group of words which has got its own subject and a predicate. Someone opened the window, someone is added before the imperative sentence. Someone opened the window, or open the window is an imperative sentence. Someone is added just before it to make it clear that the instruction is meant for anyone who is around. Have fun and. Now this instruction is meant only for and. The subject can also be placed at the end. This is an example that instead of saying and have fun, comma, and full stop. This is another way of expressing an imperative addressed to a specific person. Now we have certain examples over here. Now in general English, if you say close the door, it seems a little bit impolite. It is not accepted as such. So certain words are added to make it polite. Imperative in English can be considered rude. Words can be added to make them more polite. For example, the word please close the door, or kindly close the door. Please can be placed before the imperative verb to make a request more polite. Now, the difference between please and kindly is that please is informal and kindly is formal. Just give me a minute, please. Now, just can go before the imperative. Please can be placed at the end of the sentence. Now, you can see over here, just is used and please is used. Two words are used over here. So certain a group of people considered just also as a bit impolite. Just do it is completely impolite. Kindly do it, please do it. Just give me a minute, please. Again, it is please is added to make it polite. Do come in, or come in is an imperative sentence. Do is added. Do can go before the imperative verb to make the request more formal. Let us proceed. Towards the end, we have the next pointer. In the next pointer, we have making suggestions with let's. Now, let us, L-E-T-U-S. It is contracted to make let's, where U is taken away and an apostrophe is added. The word let's is constructed. It's a contraction. Now, let's is used for making suggestions. Let us see, let's can be used to make a suggestion for an activity that includes the speaker. Now, other instructions were for the person to whom you were talking. Now, in this, the speaker is included for in the sentence, imperative sentence. When you use the word let's, the speaker is included. It's sunny today, let's go out. Go is the base form of the verb. It's cold, let's not go out. Negative is used. Negative is inserted between let's and the base form of the verb. Not goes after let's to form the negative. So you can remember that if you're adding let's go out and you want to construct a negative, insert the negative between let's and the base form of the verb. With this, we have come to the end of the video. If you like the video, kindly click on like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much for your kind attention.